There's a storm coming, but we hope it passes quick so we can get back to work and finish the house. Hopefully the rain won't take the paint off the house that we just did.
We just finished painting most of the house and some of the trim, but it's raining right now, so we had to stop for lunch.
So we bought a new doormat, and we bought these really cool flowers. It's like an evergreen, but they're yellow and green and red, so they're really pretty. And when we bought them, she almost started crying because she's like, I should be giving you guys something, not you guys giving me something. So she just said that she's going to sit out on the porch and look at the beautiful flowers and cry on them for a little bit. So.
We also got a new mailbox and new numbers for our house.
Here's the finished product.
I really don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything.
I'm just thank you.
And we met this one guy, James. He was sitting all alone on a bench. We gave him some cheeseburgers, and then he told us about a story how he came from Kansas City, and he came over on the bus, and he got jumped and was robbed. So he had nothing, no clothes or anything. So while we were talking, we're saying if he needs anything, and he said he hasn't had a change of clothes in like a week. So we were thinking about it, and then I took my bag, and I took my shirt out of my bag, and I gave him my shirt. And he was more grateful for the shirt than he was for the cheeseburgers. And he smiled like it was like gold that I was giving to him. It was awesome.
So 2 days ago, a couple of us went with Pastor Lawrence, one of the pastors at Gentilly Church, to visit a man who he recently led to Christ, who they call Guitar John. He's disabled from the legs, from the waist down, because something happened to his spine. He fell and he hurt it. But God left him his upper body. That's how he makes a living. He's a very good guitar player. So he was feeling really down on himself because how things were going, how he was having spasms, and it just made his life really hard. The spasms actually made him soil himself a couple times because he couldn't get his pants down when he needed to go to the bathroom. So we went there 2 days ago and we prayed with him and hoped that God would show him why he was doing these things and just try to help him in his faith and just pray for him. So then, the same day after we left, he got a call from his daughter, who he hadn't spoken to in 17 years. And it just seemed like the answer to his prayers. And now he finally, he sent a text message to Pastor Lawrence telling him how God has answered his prayers and how great the Lord is. And it just seems like such a miracle.
Okay, so then after we gave James the shirt, Lawrence helped us to get another one for Brian. So we went back to his house later. And then he got a text message, and the text message was from someone he had earlier promised that he was going to buy a pair of shoes for, or let him borrow some of his own for an interview that he had. So it wasn't really coincidence that Brian gave that person his shirt, so he wouldn't be in Lawrence's house at that moment to give him that pair of shoes that he promised him. So I just thought that was a really cool thing, and so we went back to New Orleans downtown and gave that guy the pair of shoes, and he was so happy about it. And hopefully God will work in that interview.